Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is not a vlog that's related to bikes or even cars. Well, not directly anyways, me being me, there's some references here and there, but mainly this is my first ever vacation video. Me and my family went to Goa before Diwali for 3 nights, so I decided to make a small recap video for fun. In the last video, I mentioned that we changed the tires of our Swift for the trip, but we ended up taking my dad's friend's Honda City instead, since it's got a lot more space for sitting and luggage and it's a really great car. Miles better in smoothness and refinement, and quick as hell too. Keep in mind, I'm used to a 2011 Swift, so 1.5 litre petrol Honda City 2019 is obviously gonna feel really smooth and fast for me. It had leather seats, which I'm not a huge fan of, but that's okay. The hotel we stayed at is called Chalston Beach Resort, and it's situated on Calangute beach. Literally on the beach. The dining area ends and the beach begins. Now, a lot of people know that Calangute is one of the busier beaches in Goa, and the excessive crowds can often get very unappealing to be near, but the part of the beach in front of the hotel is sort of the hotel's beach, so there's nothing there, legit nothing. A few people and clean sand and waters. All the water sports and shacks are present to the left and right of this serene beach patch. 10 on 10 for the location. The room was really nice as well, really big, nice terrace with a distant view of the beach. Very good accommodation. The hotel premises were full of pretty trees, lawns and statues, and it was just very serene to hang around in the premises, which I did quite a lot. This was a vacation aimed at chilling out. No hectic agendas or places we need to be. Mostly just a break from our routines and a breath of fresh air. Our hotel package included breakfast and our stay. For lunch and dinner, we did dine at the hotel's restaurant quite frequently though, since the menu was really good and the food quality was fantastic. Fried calamari rings and crab soup would be my top recommendations for sure. The night ambience of the restaurant was really cool too, with dim and warm lighting throughout. The restaurant staff was really kind and helpful as well with regards to service, recommendations and pretty much everything else. Big thumbs up. Now, this being a holiday video plus sort of a resort review, I'm going to be including the pros as well as the cons of the hotel. So some things I didn't like about our resort were the fact that the first thing they did after we reached on completing our huge drive from Pune was not seat us down, show us around, offer a welcome drink, etc., which is what most decent hotels do, but instead ask how we were gonna pay for our stay. Honestly, it was so pathetic. The guy at the reception lacked any form of decent etiquette in this regard, didn't even ask us how our journey went, and just started off by asking how we were gonna pay. First thing after we reached, which was a huge letdown. Staff definitely needs better hospitality training. Also, we'd paid for a room with 3 adults, but despite this, the third bed was pretty horrible. It was flimsy and scraped the floor and moved every time the person sleeping on it moved, which usually woke up the other 2 people in the room. This was at least slightly understandable since in a 3-adult room, 1 bed is usually a portable one. It could have been better quality though. What wasn't at all acceptable was that the bedding and pillow quality for the third bed was unacceptable and uncomfortable, unlike on the primary double bed where the bedding was really nice, and on calling the reception for better bedding material, they started giving terrible excuses like, we don't give that sort of bedding for the third person and a single duvet simply isn't available, or the classic, it's hotel policy. Well, it turns out they were lying about absolutely everything because one question literally brought them onto the ground. We just asked them, if you can't give the same and equal bedding for 3 adults, then why do you charge the same? Why do you charge the amount that you do for these 3 adults? To which obviously they had no answer, and they brought us a single duvet which they had earlier claimed wasn't available. See, the thing is, bad experiences like this really put a bad taste in your mouth when you're here to enjoy a vacation, and it really shouldn't happen, to be honest. Also, I would have liked an air-conditioned portion of the restaurant since it does get pretty hot and sticky sometimes, and I would have also liked a slightly better protein variety on the breakfast buffet. I'm just comparing it with some other hotels in the same price range in Goa which I've stayed at before. So to summarize Chalston Resort, great ambience and beautiful premises, mind-blowingly perfect location and an awesome food menu, but let down slightly by a few bad hospitality experiences and nuisances along the way. Great experiences overall. I'd give it a solid 7.5 out of 10. Alright, so getting back to the enjoyable bits. Thalassa is a restaurant you've probably heard of, Greek cuisine and terrific ambience. Well, that's one of the places we went to apart from our hotel for lunch one day. I'd give the ambience a strong 9 out of 10, but the food maybe a 6 or a 7 at max. It was nothing exceptional to be honest, but it was decent nonetheless, but at that price point, I personally expected a bit more. It was a good experience though, not complaining. Then again, Thalassa's nightlife is what this place is all about, and I'm gonna make it a point to experience that next time I come here, hopefully in December with my friends. Me and my dad hired a bike to ride with in Goa as well, which was definitely the most fun part of my vacation, since I'm an avid motorcyclist and also a bike reviewer. So, by the way, if you didn't know that, you should check out my main channel, Ignite Motorrad. I'll link it up here and down in the description. I've got plenty of bike reviews, bike comparisons, loads of awesome stuff. Go check that out. Subscribe if you like the content. So anyways, there's so much I'd like to say about that experience, the whole bike riding and renting, that I decided that I'm gonna make a separate video about that. The bike, the pricing, who to contact, and even my review of the bike. That video will have it all, but for now, trust me when I say this, having a good bike to ride around in Goa will 100% amplify your vacation experience. Anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. I've covered a few more places I've visited in the motorcycling in Goa video, which will drop right after that one or maybe the next day. Hope you enjoyed it, guys. If you like my content, leave me a thumbs up on this video. Comment what you think of the hotel, your experience if you've been here before, and some more hotel recommendations for me as well. And of course, if you subscribe to my channel, it would mean an awful lot to me. And as usual, this is a vacation vlog, but I gotta say it, ride safe.